back. So yes, this farmhouse, it consisted of two buildings. One looked like a 2-story building and a smaller 1-story next to it that might have been connected. The 2-story building suddenly folded in and collapsed, and all of this, like, in a rush of air, all of this dust was kicked up around it. You suddenly don't hear anything coming from the farmhouse anymore. What does the party want to do?
Let's go over.
Investigate.
Investigate?
Carefully, yeah.
Sure. So you're all approaching carefully?
I'm running over.
Lee is running over, not carefully.
Lee, no! Can I grab Lee and stop her from running over?
No, there could be people inside.
Are you drunk? Like, come on! That sounded like kobolds. It's obviously a trap.
I'm gonna say, Jess, roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Ankita, roll me a dexterity check. Jen, ask me your question.
Can I check the ground for direwolf mark tracks?
Sure. Roll me a nature check.
I rolled a 13 plus 1.
14, yep. And
17 plus 2 is 19.
Hold on.
So I'm going to say what happened is that Rain, very quickly, because Rain is a monk, grabbed Lee by the shoulder.
Thank God.
But Lee just flexed. And,
oh no!
And Rain, you lost your grip. And you see the drow elf paladin just running towards the farmhouse.
Fine,
clinking because of the armor.
I don't care.
I pull out a dagger while I'm running up there.
You pull out a dagger while you're running up there? Cool. Okay.
What a crazy bitch.
Can I run after Lee and then get within 30 feet and then do the check for magic again?
Of Lee or of the farmhouse?
Oh,
okay. Yep. So.
But if Lee's in front of me, don't I check Lee out as well?
Yeah, I mean you do.
Check me out. Whoa.
And so the rest of the party watch as Lee, followed by it, run towards the farmhouse. Yes, Jen.
I got a 17.
A 17. Would Zie Ling have come across a direwolf in their past? Can you try and justify it?
I mean, I would say so just because I've lived out in the wild since I was little.
Yes, but you lived out in the wild in a desert kind of area.
Sure, it was the desert.
So I'm going to say you've come across...
But maybe not.
You've come across dire camels before.
Yeah.
Camels twice the normal size, very dangerous. Yeah. Camels have 2 humps, right? These dire camels have 4 humps, and they're like muscly camels. If camels could lift, these camels would lift. We're making it up as you go along.
Fantastic camels.
Zie Ling does not see any tracks that they believe would be from the direwolf.
Would the rest have reached the scene? The ones who went carefully?
I mean, you're still approaching, but you're a bit more careful with your weapons out, whereas Lee and it have just run forward. Lee, while it is casting their spell, what does Lee do? Because now it's just wreckage.
Just wreckage. So yeah. I first...
There's still like the smaller building, which is... But the big building has just collapsed in on itself.
I want to search the collapsed building for any people.
Cool. Roll me an investigation check at disadvantage. And you cast the spell. It's the same spell as before, yes?
Mm-hmm.
How did you cast the spell before? Can you remind me? What?
Me?
What did you do?
I put my hand up to like my neck because that's where my object is.
Yep.
Then I concentrate really hard, so it just looks like I've stopped there, and I'm like really thinking about it.
You're really thinking, and you're putting your hand near your neck, and there's a slight warmth coming from it, and suddenly you look out at the farmhouse, and everything goes black, and you see the figure of Lee digging through the rubble in front of you, and Lee is glowing. You see,
I'm glowing.
you are glowing. Because this is what spell is this again, Dilys?
Pardon?
What spell is this again?
Oh, it's check for magic.
Detect magic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Right.
Lee is a magical individual. And that's just a literal thing. Like, that's not even like, us trying to like compliment her.
Nothing.
You see very, very faint bits of light that seem to be coming from underneath the rubble. You can't quite detect through the rubble, but you feel like there might have been pieces, or there might have been people who exude this measurable thing, this measurable energy. Yes, Nicholas, what is your question?
I have a cantrip. I have whisper. Can I use whisper? It can go through like walls and stuff.
We
Message.
talked about this. I think it's called message.
Oh, it's not. I like whisper better, but yes, message.
You know what? Sure, we'll call it whisper. Can you read it out to us? Because I think you need to know the person or have seen them.
Oh man.
But read it out.
Ah, jeez. Okay. Message. You point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. The target, and only the target, hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. You can cast through solid objects if you are familiar. If you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
Okay.
Can't do it.
So what is the range first?
It's like 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal.
No, sorry, the range of the spell.
Oh, 120 feet.
Wow.
Yes, I'm very powerful.
Okay. You could cast it to anyone in your party, but you don't know any of the people that might have been in the building.
Oh, darn.
If there were any people in the building.
Is this some kind of like human resources spell? Like, so, hey, I know this person. Now, like, I can connect you, and then I can just use my message.
I mean, maybe you're going to learn it in the future. You don't know. But you don't have one like that now.
Damn. Oh, okay.
Would you call it, I don't know, shout to HR? If this
Shout
one
to
is called
HR. Whisper. Oh,
Email
sorry,
HR.
guys. Sorry, guys. I tried. You have any other ideas?
Can we actually go in the rubble and check for people?
You basically see mostly like wooden walls that have folded in. You see wooden beams. You would have to collectively lift one wall and see if you can see anything or anyone underneath it.
Oh, can I? Who's the strongest here? I'll give you bardic inspiration, and then you can have like a bonus on your roll or something.
That's a good question.
Oh, an extra roll.
Who here has the highest strength?
Who's the strongest?
I got 13.
It's a strength check, right, DM?
Yep.
12. I've got 12.
Okay, whoever's the strongest, I'll inspire you.
What does Lee have?
15.
15. And let's just check it. What's your strength? What's your ability?
It.
She's checking.
Is it 20?
Sorry?
Dice
So
roll?
if you check your strength, what number do you have on your strength? So
10.
above 10? Okay. So it would be Lee. I am going to say that first, we need to hear the Dragon Bard's inspiration and see how Lee gets this extra dice of 6. So please, Balasar.
So that would end my investigation?
Well, you're going to have to lift up this wooden wall that has been connected to 2 massive beams to see underneath it. So first, Balasar, take it away.
Well, you must be quick as the coursing no, with all the force of a great no, with all the strength of a raging fire. I grant you lifting power.
Sure.
Feel inspired.
So Lee, if you want, you can add a d6 to this strength roll. It is at disadvantage, but your whole party comes to help.
Okay. So the investigation I rolled before was not used, or?
Just tell me it anyway, and I'll add it to the story.
Okay.
What did you roll before?
I rolled 14 total.
Cool, thank you. And now roll strength at disadvantage with a d6.
So just a d6 and a...
d20 plus a d6.
Oh, okay. 9 and a 3.
At disadvantage though, so roll it again and give me the lower one, the lower combination.
Oh, okay. That was 20, so it's a 9 and a 3.
9 and a 3. It's a 12. The whole party gets together, and you all embark on quite possibly the most intense deadlift / squats that any of you will ever do together. And you are able to lift it up barely off the ground, inches, and you're able to like all carry it a couple of feet before you have to like drop it. You see underneath where Lee was lifting that you can see a hand hanging out of the rubble. It is not moving.
Oh, fuck.
Is it a
like
human hand?
Human hand?
Is it human hand? That's what I want to know.
It is a human hand.
Can I cast... Oh, no. Wait, they have to be free of the rubble. Wait, if I heal them while they're still stuck under the rubble, will they just incurring damage?
It's still crushed.
Yeah, it would probably
But they're
so
healed!
long, like repeat the experience of being crushed.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Wait, if I use my Thunder Wave, will it push back the rubble off of them? But will it push them?
Ooh. You can only try, but you know that if you do that, you should get your whole party to move away from you.
Yeah, but will I obliterate the person underneath it? That's what I don't want to do.
You don't know.
Oh, no. Okay, we'll consider our options first before I try and blast someone to pieces.
Can we just
go up and
remove
dig?
the rubble?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Zie Ling and Rain start digging around the hand. Both of you roll me, what should this be? Roll me a strength or a dexterity check. You choose.
Okay. Well,
Well, I got 17, so...
I got 15.
Oh, yeah, so 18.
Cool. You dig around the hand, and what you find is that this is a dismembered hand.
Of course. But then where's the body?
You suspect that the body might still be under the rubble. At
Okay.
this,
Oh.
Should we keep digging, guys?
Backbone has managed to not lift, but he's managed to like using his warhammer.
Oh, to prop it up.
To pry open a door that had kind of fallen down. And so it's like a doorway to underneath the rubble. It is very tight.
Oh.
Is it dark? Is it very
It is
dark?
very dark.
Can I use my dark vision?
You can use your dark vision.
Oh, great. Can he fit?
Wait, who's the smallest one here?
Does
It
it have
would be
dark
it.
The
vision?
kid.
It does
None.
have dark vision.
You have dark vision.
Hmm.
I have
So-
superior dark vision.
Ooh.
Hey kid, do you have dark vision?
Yeah, he does. She does.
Oh, can I be the guy in the chair? I'll use message and then like communicate while you're
Sure.
calling.
Sure.
Yes, I'll guy in the chair.
So
What chair?
Oh, this
it's a
chair.
metaphor.
Yeah.
So what happens is that Zie Ling, Rain, Lee, and Backbone, you all stand around as Balasar walks up to the doorway, and then it bounds in front of Balasar and goes into the doorway. So now Balasar and it can continue communicating while it searches under the rubble.
Nice.
Like a walkie-talkie.
Like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, like a walkie-talkie.
Nice.
Copyright.
Can I
quick
switch
word,
Balasar off if I don't want to listen to him?
You can just ignore him.
Well, I mean, if you need help, I'm your only way out. So.
That's true.
Okay.
So it crawls under the house, under the rubble. It is dark, but you can see because you have dark vision. There is a weird smell in the air. It smells like the tang of
spirit.
iron.
The what? Sorry.
The tang of iron.
That's blood.
You can sense that there's still bits and pieces of the house that is creaking, adjusting to the fact that it's collapsed in on itself. You look around and you reach out and you touch some of the pieces, and some pieces they move no problem. Other pieces of rubble are all firmly wedged into place. You will not be able to move them. You keep crawling. There are certain parts that are very dusty, and you cough and you sneeze. And there are other parts where you have to use you will have to use something to pry a stone in front of you free so that you can continue. What would you like to use to pry these stones free?
I have a hand axe.
Cool. You use your hand axe. Roll me a dexterity check. The rest of the party, you hear like weird scuffles and weird movements. And every
Blue
now and
leader's a
then,
little one. Blue leader's a little one. How is it going in there? What do you see?
I got a 3.
you got a 3?
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
Wait, is there a modifier for that? No way. Oh wait, +2. Sorry,
A
no.
5?
Wait, where is the dexterity modifier? Oh, I'm +0 for dexterity.
Okay, so you got a 3. And you hear Balasar whispering into your ear. It sounds like he's right next to you, even though he's quite far away. You've moved like a couple, like easily maybe 10 or 15 meters already. You don't see anything with your dark vision, aside from like broken furniture, stumps of wood, things that might have once been maybe clay pots, maybe even metal pans. There might be a couple of books and trays among this rubble. It's a weird mishmash of anything that you might find in a house.
Can I see if there's anything that I could take?
Roll me a d20.
Also, where is the scuffling sounds come from?
The scuffling sounds are coming from it.
Oh.
15.
15. What are you looking for?
Gold.
Anything shiny or dessert?
You find a dagger, and on the dagger is half an apple. It is a bit dusty, but you've had worse.
I'll take the dagger and I'll eat the apple.
Okay. You can add a dagger to your inventory now if you want. You continue crawling, and you find the lifeless body of an old elf woman. You can tell she's an elf because of her pointed ears, and you think, and you don't know how quick she was to die, but you hope that she died quickly as opposed to like slowly being crushed by this house. You are unable to move her. All you can really see is her chest up. Her whole body seems to be trapped under something. She's under some other rubble.
Loot.
Because this is the Jinn house, right? So she doesn't even belong there.
So you wonder who she is.
I tell Balasar to tell the others that there is a dead elf woman in here.
Okay.
Good.
What does the party think of that information?
What?
Loot the body.
My God.
Can I check the body?
Goodness.
You can definitely check
For
the body.
clues.
She lost the hand, and
For
she
clues.
died.
Clues.
I'm just gonna clarify, Nick. You don't know if that was her hand.
Oh, is she missing a
Yeah,
hand?
can you? Let me check that.
Her hands are trapped. Or her arms are trapped under the rubble. You don't know where they end.
Can I use a channel divinity of some sort to?
Ooh, yes. How would you like? In what way would you like to use that?
I want to resurrect her. So what do
Oh.
I don't think you have that capability.
I see. Turn undead. Any undead within 30 feet of you must take a WIS saving throw. No.
I'm gonna say that Backbone. You look around. You don't see any undead around you.
Okay. Radiance of the Dawn. Any magical darkness within 30? No, can't. Sorry. No.
Oh no.
On, who's got
it's a good
necromancy?
offer.
I got 18.
Any of your crazy cats got
18?
necromancy?
You found a very nice. Well, you were only able to see her from her stomach up, and you see around her neck there is a very nice gold necklace with what looks like a ruby inside it.
Ooh.
You can take it if you want.
I'll take it.
Okay, put down in your inventory ruby necklace.
I want to get down there. Can I fit in there?
You look down. You know that only it can fit in
Damn
there.
it. I tap Bad on the shoulder at Balasar and I say, tell her to figure out if it's the one with the missing arm.
She
And
can't.
it is.
We already did that.
It doesn't adhere to gender. No,
I mean, it.
the gender
Tell her
binary.
to-
I don't
am
mind you
I,
calling me her, but you might be wrong, that's all.
Yeah.
Tell it to figure out if it's the missing arm person.
okay. Hi, blue leader to little one. Blue leader to little one. I've been told by leader number 2 that we need to check if the missing hand is not connected to the person. It's their hand, but they don't have it. Check, please.
Do you
Okay,
understand
I'm
what the
checking.
message was?
Yes.
Okay. How do you check? Because both the arms are pinned under another piece of rubble. You can basically see until just past their elbows.
Is it a big piece of rubble?
It's maybe about the size of your body.
Huh. Can I cut it with my hand axe?
You can definitely try.
Also,
Roll.
roll a d20.
Roll a d20, but what were you going to ask or say?
You gotta.
Send off your
Mute.
Does the ruby necklace look like it could be interesting in any way?
You don't know. It might be.
Can I inspect it as well?
As you're looking for the arms.
I'll inspect it first, and then I'll look for the arms.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check for the ruby necklace.
So the direwolf. You can have the direwolf.
3.
Ooh.
A 3. It's just very pretty. Now roll me a strength check to see if you can cut the rubble with your hand axe.
13.
13? How are you trying to cut it? Because basically, it's like imagining using a large cleaver from your kitchen to try and cut a piece of cement right in front of you. It's wood, but it's like quite big.
I guess I'm just focusing on like her right arm, like the one nearest.
You're trying to cut her arm.
I'm not cutting her arm.
Oh, okay.
I'm cutting. Oh, I could do that. I'm trying to cut the rubble on top of the arm, just to see if I could like chip away at one part of it, not the whole thing.
Sure. You hack away at it, or you chip away at it, and you make a little slight indentation.
Guys, I've tried everything I could think of. I can't do anything.
Okay.
Did the hand look like it could have been from this lady? Like,
Why are you
is there
so
any way of
interested in that?
telling? Like
Does
skin
it-
color or anything?
Rain, roll me an insight check.
What's my? For fuck's sakes! I got a 6, but I get to plus a 3, so it's 9.
That's a 9?
Yeah.
Maybe. It might be from that woman.
For fuck's sakes! Do we know that she has that necklace, by the way?
No, only it
Okay,
has
cool.
the necklace, and I don't think it would have told Balasar about the necklace either.
Yeah, no.
Yes, Jen.
I ask Backbone if he wants to come with me to the other house.
Sure.
Bored.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm first gonna, before that happens, I'm gonna ask it, do you come back out or do you stay looking for stuff?
What else do you think I should do?
I think that's a question for the party.
Yeah, for the
Via
party.
Balasar.
Just come back.
Come back. Yeah.
Just come back. There's
I
nothing
don't
we can
think
do at the
there's
moment.
nothing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, she's dead.
No, hey, no. Yeah,
Let's
she's
try-
dead, but we can't
try
help
track-
her.
Yeah, I mean, sucks. But maybe we should look for this wolf.
Okay, so it climbs back out of this rubble through this doorway.
Can I sever my message now?
Yeah,
Don't want to talk to you anymore.
sure.
Can I ask, did you find anything else down there?
Nah, just that woman. Oh, I found a dagger and an apple, but I ate it.
You ate the apple. Oh, man. Alright,
Fair
whatever.
enough.
So the party stands there. It is now covered in a slight layer of dust. Zie Ling and Backbone, do you want to go off by yourselves or invite the rest of the party with you?
I mean, you guys can come if you want. We're gonna go check out the other house.
It's up to them. We're going.
Cool.
Okay.
So we all going?
I say a quick prayer for the dead elf, and then I join.
Oh, good one, Lee.
Would you mind just saying it out, like what you think a prayer like that? What would you say?
May your soul rest in peace in whatever godforsaken place you end up. Amen.
Wow.
I also say amen.
Hey.
In my respects.
Zie Ling and Backbone lead the way to the smaller house, which is only it's less than like 60 feet away. There is a single door and a single window. The door is closed. What do you do?
I've got something that can open doors. Hang on. Sorry.
You think it's open?
Can you look through the window first and like
Can we
see
try
what's
to
in
open
there?
it first?
The door, the doorknob doesn't work.
Okay.
And does anyone peer through the window?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
You peer through the window and all you see is black. You think that maybe someone has pushed up a piece of furniture against the window.
Ah.
Oh. That's not good.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, yeah. Star Wars.
Okay.
Can I use my gloves?
Yes. What would you like to? How would you like to use your gloves?
Pull gloves and break the window.
Sure. I'm gonna say it doesn't even. You don't even need to roll for that. You just break the window.
Cool. Anything inside?
I mean,
Can I use? Oh, sorry. No, sorry.
hang on, Mustaq. You just see that the glass is broken, and yes, it is definitely a piece of furniture that is up against the window.
Okay.
It is wooden. It is dark. It is a dark brown wood.
Okay.
Mustaq, what do you want to ask?
Can I use my thaumaturgy cantrip?
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah. So how would you like to use it?
I want to. Is the door open already?
The doorknob does not seem to work.
So I'm going to use it to instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. Can I do that?
Yeah, I'm going to say that basically, what does it look like when Backbone casts this spell? I believe you need to hold on to something.
You manifest.
You need to hold on to your shield or your.
I'll hold on to my necklace, please.
So you see Backbone hold on to his necklace, which has a black orb on it, and it seems to. It doesn't glow, but it seems like the whole chain turns black for a second. And then suddenly the door flies open.
Yep. So can we enter now?
You can enter. Who enters first?
I'll go.
I'll follow.
Okay.
Oh.
Backbone first, Zie Ling second, and then Rain.
Okay, then I'll
go after Rain.
Okay, well, it's up to you. I don't know.
Balasar and It fight for fourth place.
No, little child. I'm older. Respect your elders.
Is it dark inside?
No.
It is darker, but most of you can see without dark vision.
Yeah.
Only, I believe, Zie Ling and Balasar can't see in the dark. Lee, I think, is just standing guard with her whip. Yeah.
Oh, I have my dagger out at the moment.
Okay, she's holding a dagger. And she has her shield like strapped to her back or on her arm. The inside is confusing. The furniture has been moved all to the walls to create as much space as possible in the center. You see
to the window and
to the windows and the walls. Yes.
Okay, don't worry.
There might even have been sweats that might have dropped for some walls. You don't know. Anyway, there is tables and chairs stacked against one wall, bookshelves stacked against two others, and what looks like bookshelves against the last one. All of them have large gashing wounds into the furniture.
What the heck?
Does anyone else think the dire wolves lives here?
Are they claw marks, or are they just like slashes?
We need to investigate that.
So, Backbone, can you please roll me an investigation check? At advantage, because I think everyone is helping you.
D20, yeah?
D20, investigation modifier. Yes, Ankita, you had a question.
Okay, I've got 18.
Thank you, Mustaq.
Plus, what do I add? Sorry,
investigation
plus
your
modifier.
Investigation.
Where the hell is investigation?
What were you going to ask, Ankita?
Can I check? Blah blah blah. One of my personality traits is like to check in a new location where valuables might be kept. Can I do that? Can I do that?
Sure. Which one is that again?
It's one of my personality traits.
Oh, sure. You glance around the room, and you think that quite likely this room, all of the parts where valuables might have been kept have been slashed open. You look at some of the drawers in this furniture. You look at there's a not secret, but there's a hidden away is from one of the bookshelves is a compartment that looks like they were supposed to hide things. You don't find anything in them. A lot of this furniture is quite broken, and some of it's just hanging loosely.
Okay. Can I also check the bookshelves for like any interesting books?
You find one book from your favorite smutty author.
Nice.
What's their name?
Let's call them Gilbert Chomsky.
You find an amazing smutty book by Gilbert Chomsky about a dwarf man who finally, after many years, gives in to his innermost desires.
Interesting.
I pocket it.
Write that in your inventory. Backbone.
18 minus 2, 16. I got for the investigation.
You see before you what you are certain is a combination of claw, sword, and spear marks.
Wow.
Okay.
Does
There
everybody know this? Is it
You
just-
can tell them if you want.
Yeah, okay.
There is no blood.
Okay. What do we do, guys?
I feel like this is a magical incident. There's no
I know,
blood.
but-
Yeah, this is all kind of weird, isn't it? Why did that building fall down? Who
Oh,
was
is it
that
like the
lady in there?
Is it like the quicksand thing again? I
And
don't
who
know.
cast that spell in the first place? We never even found out. And another thing, did you guys,
What
when we
spell?
first got here, I thought that the mushrooms and the kobolds were connected, but they're obviously enemies. This is all really doing my head in.
Lee, sorry, you're
kill
gonna
you,
have to,
Jess.
Wait,
your
do you think
mic's off, Jess.
do you think someone's following us?
Lee yells from the doorway. What are you guys talking about?
God.
Just stop.
Do you think this is a trap of some sort? Maybe what's its name? Maybe it's
know,
Rita
man.
and
I
Chester.
don't know. Why are all the furniture up against it? I mean, it could be, or it could be the farm people.
Maybe they were having a dance.
We never.
Maybe they trapped something in here.
Are they keeping something out, or was someone keeping them in?
I think they were
I think they
trying
were
to keep
keeping
them in.
something in.
Maybe they had a direwolf as a pet.
Yeah,
They got
maybe.
hungry and they
I'm
didn't
thinking.
feed it?
But
Okay,
there,
And
I'm
it
walking
turns-
in
but there are
circle.
swords, spears.
Maybe
marks as
the
well.
Lee walks in,
kobold.
Yeah.
and you
What?
find the whole party just standing in a circle talking. You're slightly
I
bewildered.
just look around the room and try to catch up.
Okay.
I quickly catch Lee up on everything. There's nothing
Okay.
here, basically.
Okay, cool.
But I found this really cool book by Gilbert Chomsky. I'll let you borrow it later.
Oh, Chomsky, man, I love him.
Yeah, right?
Hey, Rain, roll me a d6. Let's see what
A
the
D6.
dwarf's most desires are.
I got a 5.
Okay, I'm just gonna Google something.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It was great.
After many years of being happily married, he cheats on his wife.
Whoa, this is scandalous. I like it.
And then you read
Can't
that
wait to
from the
read this
back.
later.
You read that from the back cover, and then you open
Can I
up the
fan
front
myself?
cover, and you can. You open up the front cover. It says, "With as many people as possible."
Oh, that makes sense because it's a book. Otherwise, it would be like a page or a paragraph.
I just wipe my brow and then I put the book away.
Wow.
I gotta make sure no one else notices this, by the way.
Okay. In that case, roll me a sleight of hand check.
What do I use? A D20?
D20, and then you check your sleight of hand modifier.
Okay, I rolled a 3. And sleight of hand is 1, so I got a 4.
Much like before, when it pocketed the 3 gold, everyone watches as Rain tries to slide this book into his pocket.
Into my cloak.
Yeah, into his cloak. But everyone is watching.
But they don't know who Gilbert Chomsky is.
Yeah, they don't. It's like that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy where, is it Drax? He's just like, no one can see me if I don't move.
Yeah.
It's like that scene.
But anyway, I like quickly like flustered, my coat because I noticed everyone saw me doing it. I mean, those gents said that they saw a group of kobolds being chased by a wolf, or
Running past their window,
chased.
and then a wolf running past their door. They never said if it was the same time or the same day. What was your question?
Let's just pretend that Rain didn't do that.
Okay.
Move on. And my question is, does anybody worry about Rita and Chester now that the weird farm people have gone to their place and we don't even know if
Shit, that was my
you
suggestion.
guys want to go check on them?
Yeah, that was my suggestion as well for them to go there.
Boost it.
Pardon?
What was
What'd
that,
you
Dilys?
say, kid?
I can boost it again.
I'm gonna run back to the demon frog.
That would be good.
Oh man.
We're not doing very well up here. Just
Well,
go from one place to
I'm
another.
gonna say that as you all decide to head back to Tongod, because you walked just on the cusp of the town limits, you suddenly hear from the Singh forest, where you were intending to head anyway, you hear a high-pitched, raspy female voice suddenly go, "Not today!" It doesn't sound like it's directed at you, but it's quite far away.
Should we go check out that forest?
Shit.
I wanna follow.
And
the
then
voice.
you hear a couple of yip, yip, yip from that direction.
Or maybe
I
someone
feel like
needs a hand.
I feel like it's Evil Witch in the Forest. Oh, I picked that up. I feel like it's Evil Witch in the Forest.
Evil witch in the
But-
forest?
If those kobolds were yipping at her, she might be good.
She said not today, so...
She said not today.
But
Should we
not
put a
today
bet
to
on
the
it?
kobolds.
But
Balasar?
that could be the last half of some
I bet you
speech.
3 gold it's not an evil witch.
It's like, you want to kill me? Not today. I think that's what she might be saying to the kobolds. Let's go and find out. Let's try and rescue someone. We haven't rescued someone for a while. Let's go and rescue this.
Oh, look at me,
Rita
I'm
and
a
Chester might
paladin.
be in
Good
trouble.
guy.
Sorry, say that again, Jen.
But Rita and Chester might be in trouble.
Oh, darn. Okay.
Why would they be in trouble?
Oh, they'll be fine.
could split up.
Are
They
you
can
sure
take
those
care of
farm people
themselves.
were actually farm people?
Is this where we go splitsies and go threes?
Oof.
I want to go after the woman with
Me too.
the woman.
With the raspy
What?
voice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to
Forest
check out
for
the
me.
forest too.
Forest adventure.
Yeah, let's go to the sentient forest.
I'd go for it,
Okay,
but if anyone
fine.
wants to head back to retail, we can boost it there and boost it back.
No! We just heard this voice.
I try to
really-
convince everyone that we need to all just follow the voice and stay together.
Roll me a persuasion check, Lee. Let's find out
I think
how
we all-
charismatic you are.
Lee can be very charismatic when she
8 plus 6 is 14.
Everyone thinks that it definitely sounds like a very reasonable request, including Zie Ling. It's
Fine.
reasonable.
Fine.
Yeah.
Mrs.
Let's
enjoying
go to
this
the
so
forest
much.
then.
Okay, let's go to this forest.
Forest!
Let's have a forest
Bye,
adventure,
baby.
guys.
How are you walking through the Singtian forest?
We're skipping.
Begrudgingly.
We're holding hands. We're holding hands and we all skip.
No.
I don't want to hold your hand.
Let's
Come
not be
on.
crazy.
Wait,
No, no,
can
no,
I?
no.
Can I?
Back on.
But I cling on to Lee.
Okay. So,
I let Rain cling on this time.
so
Oh, wow, it's mutual.
Hey?
From what I understood,
Mm.
it and Backbone are actually skipping, and it's a lovely day in the forest. Lee and Rain are clutching onto each other, and
No, I'm clutching onto Lee.
Yeah, I'm not clutching. I'm just
Rain
letting
is
it.
clutching onto Lee, and Rain and Zie Ling and Balasar are just kind of like on the side.
It's a bit too much now.
It's a bit
Yeah.
weird, but
Yeah.
this is the party.
It's a party. We can do it. Sorry.
We can
Zie Ling-
skip if we want to. Yep.
Zie Ling, roll me.
Oh,
I see you, my man.
I see you too.
We're gonna get copyright striked for sure.
Nah.
What did you roll?
Guess what? I rolled a 19,
Okay.
and so it's +1.
Oh, so unnatural.
Oh,
20.
wow.
Wow.
Please roll me
What-
a
what?
d6, Jen.
What is she rolling for?
What is this for?
You're about to find out.
Okay.
Oh.
A 3. So
Oh.
as you walk into the forest, it's large, massive trees with a lot of vines and a lot of interesting plant life. Some of the roots are so big that you have to climb over them. It's not like things that you can just step over.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them you have to push yourself up, climb over them. It's almost like a slight obstacle course because some of these trees are just massive. You look up, you're not even sure how many stories they might be. Zie Ling, as you enter the Xingtian forest, shaking your head at the shenanigans of the rest of the party, you don't understand these people, but you seem to be on the same team as them. One vine swings in the wind, and then it falls to the ground. And for a split second, it coils up weirdly and it spells out a name. And it was the name of Zi Xiong, one of your sisters, one of your younger Earth Genasi sisters. And then the name disappears.
Did we see that?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, I want to see that.
Ooh, can I roll too?
Can I roll too?
All of us, can we?
Yeah, sure. Everyone roll to see if you saw this.
Party, roll out.
Nah, I got a 3.
7. Oh, actually, yes, I got a 7 + 4. 11.
Oh, God,
11.
7.
13.
I got a 10
13.
plus.
11.
Is it 2? 10 plus 2. 12.
Everyone saw the
I've
vine
got 9.
fall.
I've got
Okay,
9.
thank you.
Yep.
Everyone saw the vine fall. No one saw the name spelt out.
Okay.
And for a second,
Did it fall on Jelly? No, it didn't.
no, it didn't fall on Zie Ling. It
Okay.
kind of fell
Okay.
to the side, like in front of you.
Okay.
And you get the feeling that it was most likely just the normal thing that happens in the forest. Every now and then something falls from the trees. But Zie Ling, something sits unwell with you, and you can't quite put your finger on it. It just feels odd. You don't know what that means.
Okay.
Everyone walks for about half an hour. All of your weapons are out. Every now and then you think you hear a yip in the distance. You don't hear that high-pitched, raspy voice anymore. You're traveling as one, not talking, looking to each other, making signs, like letting each other know whenever there's a large root that you have to step over, or some like shrubbery that you have to push out of the way to advance. Can you please tell me who is in front? Backbone. I'll just go with Backbone because he put his hand up first. Backbone is in front.
Oh,
I'll say I'm directly behind.
Sure. So Backbone
Okay,
followed by
third.
thank
Lee,
you.
Third.
and then
Thank you,
Balasar.
Lee.
Oh, well, I'm right next to Lee.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
so
both
it's Backbone, Lee, Balasar and Rain, and then it, and lastly Zie Ling, probably thinking, pondering the message. Can Backbone please roll me a perception or nature check? I'll let you choose. Yes, Jack.
Okay, I'll do the.
Can I send Lucy forward?
You definitely can send Lucy forward.
Hey! I was
yeah.
just thinking about him before.
The magical Almiraj has been softly padding next to Zie Ling this whole time. No one's really paid any attention.
So cute.
I'll do a nature. I'll do a perception check.
Okay, what number do you get?
17 plus 2, 19.
19, cool. Nick, what were you going to ask me?
Oh no, I was just going to say we had this little creature that's quite powerful and we haven't even...
Yeah, it could have walked
Yes, it is.
so many times. Anyway.
Who is this?
Sorry.
The Lucifer.
My little like rabbit with a horn.
The familiar.
Oh, you have. Oh, I
The
don't know that.
adorable little fluff ball, you mean?
So he has so he has perception plus 3. What does that mean?
It means that if
So,
you
like-
send him ahead to scouts, he can do a little bit better.
Okay, yeah, can I?
How far forward? Because you're at the back of the group, so...
Yeah. Can I just send him maybe like 10 feet in front of Backbone?
Sure. So, Backbone, you suddenly realize that in front of you, you see Zie Ling's Almiraj familiar. It's a large brown hair with a beautiful unicorn points coming out of its head.
Very cute.
And it every now and then like bounds ahead, looks at you, looks at Backbone, and then like it's almost like it's guiding you of the way to go.
Okay.
But with that roll, Backbone, you see the Almiraj bound on top of a strange gathering of leaves. There is a circle where the leaves are dead. Everything else around it is lush and green, but in this circle, the leaves are brown and dry. The Almiraj bounds on the circle, turns around to look at you, looks back, continues bounding forward. But something about this circle nags at you, and you feel like you need to be cautious, but you don't know why.
Okay. Do the others see this as well? This brown patch?
They
of
might if
brown
you
leaves?
call attention to it.
In fact, yeah. Hey guys, look at that brown patch of brown leaves. Should we investigate?
Maybe
wanna
that
know more.
kid should do a magic check on it. Wait, do I know that you can do that?
Can I do a nature check or no?
I can't sense magic with divine sense, can I?
Not magic. You can
Wait,
sense.
hang on.
Read it out, Jess. What does it say?
You can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of the next turn, I know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
So not magic, but you can detect angelic, demonic, and undead forces.
I mean, I might as well.
Can I use?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll give it a go.
You cast it. You
Yeah.
sense that there's a sensation of the lack of life in that area.
Okay.
Mustaq, what were you going to say?
I was just asking whether I can use the radiance of the dawn, a magical darkness, it's a channel divinity.
Mm-hmm.
Any magical darkness within 30 feet of you is dispelled. Any hostile creature in that range must make a con saving throw. If they fail, they take a 2d10 plus 2 damage.
Cool. I mean, you can cast it if you want.
Mhm.
You want to cast it?
What does it do?
Basically, for a second, you kind of radiates like a holy nuclear bomb, for lack of a better word. And
But
everything.
it doesn't reveal anything, does it?
It doesn't reveal anything.
wouldn't.
It just causes like radiant damage, which is
Okay.
quote unquote
Don't worry
holy
about it.
damage.
Don't worry about it.
That vicinity. No? Okay.
Do we want a
With-
magic check? I've got one left.
Can we throw a pebble onto that patch and see what happens?
Balasar throws it.
Why don't you flick it with your finger?
Balasar.
Oh no! It's a small pebble, and I'm just like throwing it.
Balasar
big
throws
one,
a
man, I
pebble
can't throw it that
onto the circle of brown leaves, and it just lands there.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Well done, Balasar.
Lucy passed through fine. Why did you think a rock would do anything?
Lucy passed through
pretty
fine.
light. We're heavy.
Let's just walk around
Actually,
it.
no. You know what? That makes sense. You make sense. You make sense.
So Rain starts to walk around it, and Backbone, you suddenly realize that with that roll, you are certain that this is a trap. So what you do is you take a single step forward, and suddenly the area that had this brown circle of leaves opens inwards, and it's a pit.
Oh.
And you look inside, and at the bottom of this pit are sharpened stakes.
Oh no!
And impaled in the corner, you see the figure of a man.
Oh.
He has been impaled through the torso 3 times and through one of his legs.
I'm glad I threw that rock.
Too bad, bro.
He looks quite dead, and suddenly with the opening having swung inwards, you suddenly smell what smells like decay.
Oh. Okay.
Let's walk.
And you all look at it, and you feel glad that none of you stepped on it. And as you are about to follow Rain around it, you hear a click.
What?
Oh shit!
Fuck.
And
no.
And the door swings back upwards.
Oh Jesus!
I thought it was a landmine.
So what caused it to collapse
Wait a
in
minute.
the first place?
You took a step forwards, Backbone, and that's what caused it. But you knew that you were tripping it. You just wasn't sure what kind of trap.
But Zie Ling's hair unicorn thingy survived because it wasn't heavy enough.
It wasn't heavy enough.
Yeah,
Quite possibly.
okay.
You're not sure.
Okay.
Maybe I don't know.
It wasn't on
Creatures.
So that
Should
was
we-
good to know.
I don't know. Does anyone have any kind of magic spell that would destroy that trap? Because I just feel like someone else is gonna die if they step on it.
Do we really care? All right, suppose we do. Yeah.
You could burn
I
it.
mean, could we burn it? Were they wooden stakes?
They were wooden stakes.
If it was
Oh, could burn it.
Oh, hang on.
I mean, it's in a pit, so it wouldn't set the rest of the forest on fire, right? Holy shit.
Fire is pretty. Oh.
Hold up. Wait,
What?
can we pause, please? I think something just flew into my apartment. It might be a bird.
Oh god. Oh
Okay. So
But it's not a plane.
Ankita has to go and deal with an intruder in her apartment,
no.
and we will soldier on without her for a while.
Holy
Okay.
shit, that's so funny.
Oh,
Oh, she's back.
nope.
False alarm.
False
Okay.
alarm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. False alarm.
It was silent.
Something, just a breeze made something fall over.
Okay. And so the trapdoor closes back up, and you are debating whether or not to destroy this trap. How would you like to destroy it?
Darn.
Just
I've
burn
got
it.
nothing, guys.
I've got a tinderbox. I got some torches.
Yeah, but
Is burning it gonna do anything?
I
Should
think
we
we should.
leave it?
Can we make
I think
something
we
that
should
makes it
move
easy
on.
to identify so people know it's there?
yeah.
Anyone's got
'cause
What do we
otherwise
make a
it's
sign?
It's still a giant hole in
Make
the
a
ground.
sign. What the
Why
fuck?
not?
Like a
I just
bloody.
feel like if we're coming on our way back and we forget it's there, we're fucked.
Does anyone have a torch and then we just like plant it in the
Yeah.
ground and then set it on fire?
Yeah, I do.
And then we just leave it there and we go, hey, look, it's that thing that could
We
almost
can
kill
just
us.
literally
And then
mark a
forest
tree.
fire.
All right.
Yeah,
guys-
you might burn the whole damn place down.
I
Oh,
know.
we could use it to our advantage if we do find some enemies. Just run back this way and they fall into the trap.
That's true. Yeah.
I think we should leave it and move on.
All
And
right.
skip our way back.
Let's
into
move
the
on.
Forest. Yeah.
Okay. So
What do you think?
as the party walks around this trap, can you please roll me
Oh no.
Religion check.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I can
That's
get down
small.
with that.
Come on.
I
get a
got
good
a
one.
6. But also,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think religion is -2.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Okay, cool. As you are walking past with the rest of your party, you suddenly feel a familiar presence right next to you. It is the presence of the invisible friend that you seem to have from time to time. You suddenly smell the fragrance of flowers near you, and you hear footsteps next to you that you know only you can hear.
Oh.
And there is a man standing next to you, and with his mustache and his floral crown, he peers in, even though the trap has come back up. And he pats you on the shoulder and goes, that's very curious. I'm glad you're here looking into this. Thank you. And then it's gone.
And we can't see anything or hear anything.
No one heard or saw that.
Spooky.
We should burn it.
Oh.
Why?
You suddenly see like it was going to follow the rest of the party, and then suddenly stands resolute and goes, we have to burn it.
What's going
Why?
on?
Why do we have to burn it?
Burn what?
I don't know, it's just a feeling I have that we need to do this.
Well, I mean, who was that dead guy anyway? And that smell, ugh. I mean, I'm a monk, so maybe it's, cremation is the right thing to do here.
Okay, I just walk past everybody and pour some of my rum and then light something from my tinderbox and just flick it on there.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my God.
Oh, okay. I want you to cancel out half of that bottle, which was, I think it was 12 helpings of rum. So now you have 6 helpings.
And I also take a swig of one serving as
So
well.
5 helpings. And it's suddenly burning merrily. And then you see very quickly the trapdoor, just like from the fire, you guess that the hinges weren't very strong. And the hinges, they burn up and the door falls in.
Okay.
And it falls to the side. So now from the top, you can easily
it's exposed.
see
Yeah.
Right. Pit with sharpened sticks at the bottom.
Cool.
Is it still burning down there?
It's burning. You get the feeling that after maybe an hour or 2, maybe those stakes won't be dangerous, but it's a pit. Okay.
Are you happy? Let's
Let's
is
go.
that better?
Can we move on?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Skip along.
You skip along.
Why did you suddenly feel like burning that body, kid? You religious?
No. Definitely not religious.
Interesting. You just had a feeling? Even though I literally suggested the same thing
I just
5 minutes beforehand,
I thought about what you were
bitches.
saying. I thought about what you were saying, and then I just had this massive feeling that maybe you were right.
You just had a... Oh, you thought I was right? Okay, cool. Well, maybe next time...
I want to continue on our journey.
Yeah, same.
You should think about it. Okay, whatever.
Everyone continues walking for another 10, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you hear yip yips in the far distance. And every time you hear it, you wonder if you're going to encounter more kobolds. You have your weapons out. But nothing, after you hear it once or twice, it's just the breeze, some birds chirping. The sun looks like it might be setting.
We're not lost.
Okay, good.
And then suddenly you hear the same raspy, high-pitched female voice go, again in the distance.
That's weird, man.
I guess we'll just keep following that. It's
Can-
going to get a lot more dangerous in this
Can the
forest when it
party
gets
please select one person for me to make a special roll?
Jailing. I nominate.
Yeah, does it, how do
I
we
vote
know?
for Balasar.
Can you tell us why it's special?
I vote for Balasar.
You're going to figure out. So this roll will determine what the party sees next as options for which ways to go in the.
Oh, cool.
Anyone but Balasar.
Just myself.
You can.
Hey, I've been doing well.
I know. I think
Come
the
on,
tides are
guys.
turning.
So I feel like I have 1 vote for Zie Ling and 1 vote for Lee.
You know what? I'll vote for Backbone. I'll just throw him in there.
And
Go
Backbone.
Backbone. 1 vote for Backbone.
Dilys, what did you say?
Vote for Zie Ling.
2 for Zie Ling.
Yeah. Rain.
Ankita?
Oh, I would go for Balasar.
Oh, goodness. Balasar. I'm losing track there. Okay. Jen,
I think
who do you
gets it.
nominate?
Oh, who do I nominate? Well, I vote for myself then.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Zie Ling, please roll me a
Go, go.
d20.
Come on, Zie Ling.
This better be good.
Let's do this.
It's just a choice, right? It doesn't really matter.
13.
13.
Oh, it's all right.
You glance, like you have somehow, without realizing, ended up in front of the party, and everyone is gathered around you. You look around and you realize you feel pretty safe. This is a group of individuals who, some are annoying, others you don't know what they're about, but everyone here has proven that they can at least defend themselves, and you think that they can defend you should push come to shove. And you suddenly realize that there is a depression in the ground and your eyes follow it. And you see what looks like an abandoned mine shaft opening. It looks like it's been boarded up. It's very old. The wood nailed across it looks like it might crumble at a touch. Essentially, think of like a hobbit hole entrance, but creepy. There's a sign across it, and you can't read what it says. Then you glance up, and you see there's a large series of branches coming up from this particular tree right in front of you. And you suddenly realize that with the right handholds, and maybe here and there, if the party helps each other, you could climb up a 2nd level and continue this walk in the canopy of branches above you. And then just before you turn around to tell the rest of your party, you notice that you see some tracks in front of you. You wish they were tracks of the dire wolf. You don't think they are, but you're not sure what kind of tracks they are. Possibly humanoid, possibly feet, maybe shoes, maybe boots. A lot of plants have been trampled recently, and just ahead, you see a single piece of cloth that has been snagged on a thorn. It is caked in blood, and there is mud on the side of it. And you think to yourself, these are all 3 options that might take you closer to fighting some kobolds. What do you tell the group?
I tell them to just guys stop for a second. I think we should. Okay, first of all, can anyone read that sign?
Can anyone here read Undercommon? I think I asked you this question earlier.
No.
Still the same. Damn it. Okay.
I read 4 languages. I can't.
So you just see some scratchings in the sign. It looks like similar script to what you saw before. A symbol within a symbol within a symbol.
Okay.
So might be related to the kobolds.
Yeah, I would
Isn't
say
the
it's
same symbol as the one we found on the arm?
It's not the same symbol. In fact, there are maybe 2 or 3 of them. You're not quite sure. They seem to bleed into each other.
Okay. Okay, wait. So my question is, we can either go obviously up into the trees into the mine shaft, or like keep going.
Or straightforward.
Okay. I think we should go up into the branches because I feel like it could possibly be safer.
And everyone glances up to where Zie Ling points, and you see natural, like almost like a naturally designed, maybe something that might kind of work like a ladder. There are a couple of points where you know you will have to help each other up. It's about 2 stories high. It's quite a bit of climbing, but you see when you get there, it just looks like a second level that has somehow naturally grown together, branches entwined.
I enjoy a good climb.
I vote for the treehouse.
I like trees.
Cool.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
High ground.
Lee?
Everyone, please roll me a dexterity check.
Oh no.
Okay. Dexterity.
Where are you?
11 plus 1, 12.
Cool.
12. So I'm looking at the modifier, am I right?
Mhm. Yep.
Oh,
So
okay,
12 your d20
12
and the
plus-
modifier.
Yeah, 12 plus 0, 12.
Mm.
Cool.
I got a 18 plus 1.
Thank you.
Nice.
6. Awesome. Balasar and Rain?
Oh, is it the dexterity modifier at the top with your...
No, so roll a dexterity check and add your modifier to it.
Okay.
Rain, how much did you get?
Sorry, my mic was off. 11.
Cool. Oh, right. I think you're the first one to tell me.
I got a 3 plus... Wait, is it it's not ability check, eh? It's the top bit, right?
No, so
Dexterity.
ability check.
Yeah.
So you roll the d20 and then you add your modifier to it.
I got a 3 plus...
Oh, dexterity is the one at the top.
Oh, acrobatics.
No, the one at the top. So it says dex, D-E-X, dexterity.
Wait, what?
What? Wait.
In the square.
Oh, you mean... Okay, you mean like how it says dexterity, then it has modifier below
Yeah.
it, and then saving throw. Okay. 3 plus 2 is 5.
Okay. So the group climbs up together. It and Balasar are the 2 in front. And suddenly, as the rest of the group climbs up, you get to about maybe 1.5 stories high, collectively. You're all climbing around the same tree on different sides of it.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, both it and Balasar lose their grip, and they both fall.
No.
The 4 of you can quickly throw another dexterity check to see if you can catch them.
Okay, let's do this.
Save the child first.
I got a 2.
Got
Two.
a 6.
I got a 4.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I 4 together.
Can I try to get my sickle and like?
Oh,
16.
1 second.
I inspire someone?
One person?
Can I inspire someone? Oh no, they've already rolled.
Wait, Ankita, what did you roll?
I got a 6.
A 6?
16.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
16.
Save the child.
Okay, cool. I'm going to say what happens is a truly acrobatic moments that make no sense, but purely based on that roll. So Zie Ling, both of them fall on either side of Zie Ling, and Zie Ling reaches out and grabs both of their hands. But then Zie Ling is no longer holding to the tree. And then both Rain and Lee quickly reach out and they both grab Zie Ling by the feet. And so upside down, Zie Ling is caught on to both Balasar and it. And
This
Backbone,
is so stupid.
you see this happen next to you, and they all hit the tree trunk, and you're all like, wow, like it's so silly, but that was actually physically incredibly impressive.
The backbone doesn't do anything.
No, backbone notices that, thinks it,
yeah.
and then he reaches over to help, and you manage to pull everyone back.
Oh wow!
And together, you avoid the spots where both it and Balasar fell, and you climb up into the second level, this canopy of branches.
God.
Nice teamwork.
Yeah, good
It
job,
wasn't teamwork.
guys.
Hey, it was.
That was more chance.
And
It's more luck.
when you climb up to
Everything
the
in
second
life.
canopy,
Mhm.
who I'm going to say that Balasar at that point, he is first. And you climb up, and your whole party walks forward into this, like, oh, this is very interesting. This feels like the ground is firm. It bends a very slight little bit because it's branches, but it's firm. This feels like a marvelous situation of nature. How wonderful. You turn around to address your group, and you suddenly realize that behind you is a small party of goblins.
Great. Do they look dangerous? They look dangerous, and that is Lightning
where we're
breath!
going to end tonight.
Lightning breath! No, I'm not taking my chances. I'm eviscerating them with lightning breath.
That will be the first roll in the next session.
Yes.
So what happened to the rest of us? We don't know.
All of you
still on the
climbed up
tree.
into the canopy.
Okay.
And
okay.
Backbone walked forward and was like, "Oh, this is lovely."
Backbone.
Yeah. So you were the first one up there, and then you turned around to address your party, and then you suddenly realized that behind where all of you climbed up in is a small party of goblins.
Is it Backbone or Balasar?
Backbone.
Is Balasar? Oh, me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Balasar was in front. Okay,
I thought you said I was in front.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
You
did. Yeah.
Both of you were the first two up.
It's just you and me, buddy.
Okay. Again.
Oh, cool.
The two amigos. The hombre.
So that is
B1
where...
and B2.
Sorry?
B1 and B2.
B1 and B2. That's great.
You won. Oh, that actually makes sense because we're both B.
A bit slow.
So I'm going to call it there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching session 3. We hope that you're all staying safe and washing your hands. I have been your direct message, Benjamin Tay, and today I have been joined by... man, how do I do this? Let's go with... I have been joined by my cast. We'll just make it easier here.